Welcome to Country Cuz Sunday Report here. And we're going to have a little lap steel lesson today. And what we're going to be doing is playing, we can play in the key of, I reckon we'll do A. How about that today? Like, so we're going to be using A. And then we're gonna use a D, but we're gonna start at a G. So, and I am picking back and forth between the second and the third string. Then I'm going. What I do there is go up here and then skip back, hitting strings 2 and 3, and then 3 and 4, and it sounds like this. When I was working with that E, so that was an A. Then I'm pausing at number 7 and number 9, going to a D, and that's going from the E back down to the D. And then I'm going. So I'm using the E, but I'm going up to a G to get that. That time I was using 1 and the 2 string. And then skipped over to the 3 and the 4 string. I mean the 2 and the 4. That's just skip string. See how I'm picking? It's supposed to sound right there. You can do it fast or slow. And we'll skip. I got off on a different note there. But, like I said, and when I'm going into this, if you watch, I'm not just going, I'm pausing. You gotta practice your paws, because after a while you'll have your hand moving around. You'll automatically do it, but you'll be making the guitar sing with a song. Now I used the 7th fret, which is, or B, to set up, to go back. That was after I did a turnaround on the instead of going to the E, I'm going back to the A. Then I'm going to the B. And that's just setting me up to go up to the track. Back it up to the D. And then hit the 12th. And that's the way you kind of get to that. Now, if you don't want to use your finger like I'm doing, you can use your flat pick and do it. Just trying to make the guitar do the singing. That's another way I do a lot. Hit one note, second note, and then jump over to the third like this. if you notice the tone change. And now when I'm playing, a lot of times you'll hear it. What I'm doing to get a little better echo back tone on it, I'm cupping my hand right over my pickup. And you can hear the difference. Now I'm off it. It's a little brighter, but when I'm over, it ain't as bright. Now listen. Just a little rhythm track there. That's gonna be the lesson for today. Just wanted to throw that out. I was gonna do a lesson on tone. I'm gonna save that for another day, cause tone is it goes into a pretty deep subject, but it's the sound of the music of a note or a chord. And every instrument has got a different tone. Every guitar has got a different tone. Every amplifier's got a different tone. And that comes from the nature of everything's got a different tone. Even as we speak, I have a different tone than you have. And it's a good thing, because that way we can recognize who we're talking to. And it's the same way, a lot of times I know you turn the radio on and all of a sudden you hear a guitar lick or a lap steel or a steel guitar playing, and you know immediately. You just think, if you turn on the radio and you heard the first thing you're going to think of, there comes Johnny Cash, you know, and if it's steel guitar. And it don't matter. It might have been Paul Drake, and it might have been Buddy Emmons, but you recognize the sounds. And now, if you hear Willie Nelson's guitar playing, the tone of it, no, immediately you know it's Willie. I used to could pretty much by everybody's music tell you who they were. And nowadays I can't, because all the tone, they've lost tone, and all the new country music's got the same beat and pretty much the same tone. And most of the music is so loud you can't understand the singer. And used to, the music was in the background. Now they're bringing it into the foreground. And that's all right if it's rock and roll and stuff like that, but country music, it don't belong in, I don't think. Except maybe a few songs of Hank Jr.'s. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great week out there. Also, let me know, somebody, if you know anything about it. I'm cutting down some big old chinaberry trees. And that's in my woods and down around the field, and they aggravate. And also, what I need to know is, I'm cutting them up in fireplace length. Can you burn them in your fireplace? I know I don't want to cook with them. I split one open, and the wood's pretty. I actually thinking about building a lap steel guitar out of one of them. Cut me off a slab like this, and make it into a lap steel, because it's a pretty dark wood on the inside with little specks, and it's light on the outside for its color. Also, the weight of it is lightweight. It kind of reminds me of what I call poplar, which is one of my favorite woods to work with, because poplar, if you know anything about it, is like a hardwood, but it cuts like a softwood, like pine. And it's really got a tight, dense grain, but it's lightweight. But chinaberry feels the same way, but I just don't know if it'd be safe to burn inside the house in the fireplace, because, you know, you can't burn pine in the house because of the pitch or the tar in it. Now, I don't know if chinaberry's got tar or pitch in it or not. I'm actually going to burn some outside today to try it out. I want to see what kind of smoke it gives off. But if anybody out there knows anything about chinaberry tree, let me know. I've heard you can make a medicine out of the berry. I don't know. When I was little, though, I know we used to go out and get a cane bamboo pole, which used to grow wild everywhere around here, and they was invasive. They'd take over. But we get them and holler them out about a piece, you know, 8 or 10 inches long, and we'd get us a stick and wrap a rubber tube around it or something, and we'd shove one of them chinaberries in it and shove that thing forward, pow, and it'd pop and shoot that chinaberry out, and we'd have wars with them things. We'd call them homemade pop guns, but we was shooting chinaberries. Ha! Imagine that. Probably no kid today's ever heard of such. Anyway, they'd be figuring out a way to make it high-powered to kill somebody, probably, or put somebody's eye out nowadays. But we used to shoot each other with BB guns, but we always shot them on the leg, but I know that wasn't safe, but we survived. Poor old One-Eyed Mike, though, he had a bad experience with a BB gun, and I'm not going into that, but anyway, we call him One-Eyed Mike now. Y'all have a great week out there and be careful. I'm going to go finish cutting down the chinaberry tree, and I'm going to take the backhoe and dig the stump up out of the ground, shake the dirt off it, and put it in the burn pile also. So, y'all be good out there and keep practicing your lap steel guitar, folks, and hope y'all have a great week. If you're not a subscriber, go right down there and hit that little red subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you can, it helps. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and y'all make some music this week.